Hello, do you want the good news? Besiktas! Whee! We will talk about the draw in a minute. That is one of the hot topics, but I want to start Mr. Nevin off on the other one. Hazard. Frightening, electric, awesome.
The problem is actually stopping me once you start me. And this is the same way Eden Hazard. He's on fire just now, as we all know. But the big thing about it is, it's not even hard for him. It's so easy. He's in that good form that it's almost they've got a cheek trying to get the ball off him because there's no way they're going to get it off him. He's absolutely, completely in control of everything he does at every moment.
He actually spoke to Jason Cundy, Clive Walker and I after the Newcastle match in which he was effortlessly awesome once again. Here's what he had to say when Jason asked him if this was the best form of his career.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I will see at the end of the season. But yeah, I'm happy. We are playing good. We are scoring goals. So yeah, maybe.
Anfield, Newcastle, Atletico, where he helped make the equaliser, Pat. I mean, he is in such form at the moment. That was a ridiculous game, Atletico, though. How did Chelsea not win?
It's beyond me and beyond everyone else how we actually didn't win that game. The chances, and so many different players had a chance to finish it for us. You'll not play a game like that down at Stamford Bridge again and not win it, because you made that amount of good chances.
Amazingly, Chelsea, the only English club not to finish top of the group, but not one single pot one seed won their group. Astonishing fact from this season's Champions League group stage. Who do you want if it's going to be not them?
Now, to be fair, Barca would have been an incredibly hard game. And it's a team that are, obviously they're doing really well in La Liga, but they're not the team they were, but they're still brilliant. I think we could probably take them, even though we'd still be underdogs in that game. And then again, it's good to be underdogs. So I'd probably put up with, first of all, on Besiktas, then Barca, then PSG if we have to.
Agreed. Right, time to challenge Parker. Right, it's that time of the show where we challenge Parker, and I don't know why we call it that, because it's more of a challenge to us. He's grabbed somebody at Cobham, we don't know who it's going to be, and we've got to speak to them. Parker, what have you done for us? Hello.
Hey Ben, I've managed to find somebody that's been at the club for as long as I have. And here she is.
Hi.
Claire Rafferty.
Hey, I'm the
10-year
victim today.
anniversary.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raf, and a winning anniversary. I've
Yes,
just been
it
watching
was.
the goals again from the Tottenham game.
Yeah, 4-1. It was a nice day in the end.
And you had the armband.
I did. It felt a bit weird. It's the first time I've had it, but it was nice. Nice touch.
What have you been doing today?
Today we got recovery, obviously, after the game yesterday, and we've got a massive game against Man City on Sunday, so all the girls are trying to get in the best shape for that game.
And that is massive. Their unbeaten start, our unbeaten start. Something's got to give. Confident?
It'll be them that give, because we will definitely be winning that game. We're all very confident.
Brilliant. Well done on your 10 years. Good luck against City, and well done for last night. And well done, Lee Parker. He's passed his challenge.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. So Claire and the ladies bagged 4 goals midweek. So, on the same evening, did the under-23s in the Checkatrade Trophy last 32. Try saying that quickly. The MK Dons beaten, and they were probably not overly chuffed back to see Michy Batshuayi's name on the team sheet, and Charlie Musonda, both heavily involved.
And Michy wanted to score some goals because he wants to get back in the team. And that little tap in there, that's him all over. He will do that everywhere he ever goes. And by the way, that's not bad.
Lovely
little
tap.
flick round there, and he's a picture of coolness when he puts that in there, Charlie. So really good performance with them. And you need to get games, because he's going to be needed. There is no doubt at all that Michy is going to be needed over the next 3 to 4 weeks, because we've got so many good big games and so many tough games, and some players will have to get a rest at some point.
He missed the whole of November with that ankle problem picked up while he was with Belgium, so good that he's got some minutes in those legs. Callum Hudson-Odoi played in that game too. This is him in the warm-up.
I love this skill. This is great. And he's not looking, but his mate's not spotted it. His pace is phenomenal. He's so direct. He's got great control. And he must put some spin in the ball, because what other excuses the goalkeeper got?
MK
Awful.
Yes, terrible. Let's have some other things that are funny. We'll start on UEFA Youth League duty. Well done, by the way, to the 19s. Mark Gurhey.
Right, he's wearing number 4 here. You need to keep a hold of him. He's just been bashed there.
Right
That's
there.
not on
I
that.
don't know if that's right in the middle or right on the end.
Oh, that's horrible.
From nuts to nutmeg, sort of. Gary Cahill. Oh, when they're playing piggy in the middle, it is not the done thing,
And
is it?
the rule is then, if you get it through them or through the legs, they need to stay in for another goal.
Yeah.
So that's why you got all the celebrating there.
Finally, this was funnier at the time, actually, but Kevin Friend, not a friend.
You think it's a yellow? I think it is a yellow.
Well, the thing is, Newcastle on a counter, and I always think, what happens if there's a goal? OK, Pat, it's time for...
Game of...
And somehow, despite the myriad Chelsea players out there, very few headlines from Lone World, but Casey Palmer got his first few minutes on the board since August for Huddersfield, so that's good to see. And Nathan Baxter playing in the FA Cup for Woking, where he's on loan. They got a draw with Posh, and if they can get through that replay, there will be away to Aston Villa, so that would be brilliant for Nathan. And that is it. OK, an early Christmas treat for you now. It concerns the steadiest defender in the Premier League and one of the nicest blokes we have ever had at this football club is Dave.
To play 10 games on the bounce is hard enough, but to do what he's done under Conte, to play so many games, has been brilliant.
I think a lot of people kind of go, yeah, he's Mr. Consistent and he is a 7 out of 10 all the time, but for me, he's like a 9, 10 out of 10 every single game. You know what you're going to get.
Today we have a busy day, we have some media duties, and obviously the main task that is training to prepare the game.
Watch out for that next week on Chelsea TV and on YouTube. A day in the life of Dave.
And by the way, did he ask them the question? The question. How did he feel when he got left out after all those games in a row? That was incredible. That's one of the best runs I've ever seen in football. At this level, in the modern level, with the amount of players that get rested and a little bit of injuries you get now and again, that is some run that he went on.
Yes, Antonio Conte rested him for Swansea. A Premier League team sheet without Dave. Weird. Right, I'm sure he'll be back in for West Ham, Pat. They got Moisey in charge. They actually played pretty well against Man City and might have won it. Certainly might have won it at the end and then actually lost it at the end.
Yeah, it kind of felt like sorry for David because he did everything just about right.
But they look better than they did in the, before that Everton. They were absolutely awful.
Yeah, they look organised now.
This time last year, well, not quite this time last year. This fixture last year was in March, at the start of the title run-in. This electric counter-attack, 2 goals on the night, but this one, Hazard and Pedro, awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the speed of it...
It looks like we sped it up.
It does, especially that last bit where he just zooms across the goalkeeper. Everyone thinks he's just going to go across them. I mean, he actually probably slowed down to con them a little bit. No, he's in great form just now, and that's the last thing that West Ham supporters want to see.
Right, trivia to finish with Rafa Benitez having come down with Newcastle. Last week's question concerned him. His only victory here as a opposition boss. Who was it? When was it? The answer is a Jose Bosingwa own goal saw Chelsea beaten 1-0 by Liverpool. Scolari was in charge and it was the end of a very famous, long unbeaten home Premier League run for the Blues. This week's question, Pat Nevin, is about the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, for those people who don't know it, it is allowed that you can win this and not be called Ronaldo or Messi. It is actually allowed. In the olden days, other people used to win it, and I thought to myself, who was the last person of English persuasion who was actually in the top 3? Now, we are Chelsea fans around here, so that's a little hint for you.
Yes, but we'll leave you with a Norwegian taking to the field, really, because it is 20 years, would you believe, since a very special day at White Hart Lane. 6-1. Torre Andre Flo, over to you. Bye-bye.
Yes, here they go. It's Tottenham against Chelsea. Zola tries to inflict more. Good cross. Oh, great goal! Flo the scorer. There's the dummy. Zola. Flo continues the run. Falls to him. Flo, oh yes, his second of the game. And he deserved that. This man could get it. He could get a hat-trick. Flo plays it in, and the goal's Flo. Torre Andre Flo's hat-trick, 6-1.